guys, welcome back to DG Makes Math Easy, where we are intentional about making math dimensional. I'm Danisha Gordon, and today we will be looking at factorization. We'll be looking at the basics, and we'll also be working some CSEC questions. So get your books out, get your pens or pencils, and get ready to work. Don't forget to like this video if it is that you are satisfied with its contents. Don't forget to comment and let me know how helpful it was to you. Of course, I am almost sure that you have already subscribed, but if you haven't, you can go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of my videos, and don't forget to share with a friend. Let's go. So our first set of questions are going to deal with basic factorization, where you are simply removing a common factor. Now, I hope you remember what a factor is, and if not, then there's a little reminder here for you. Now, let's take our first question, and we are factorizing 4x squared minus 8x. Now, these questions usually read factorize, or it says factorize completely. Now, whether or not it says completely, you're going to factorize it completely. All right? When we talk about removing a common factor, we will remove, the smartest thing to do is to remove the highest common factor. The highest common factor of 4x squared and 8x, or negative 8x, would be 4x. Now, when we factor out 4x out of 4x squared, we are left with x, and that's pretty much us dividing 4x squared by 4x. We are left with x, and we're going to do the same for 8x. We are going to factor out 4x from 8x, so we have minus 2. And we are pretty much complete. Now we take our second question, which says we're going to be factorizing 4y squared plus y. And so we're going to ask ourselves, what's the highest common factor of 4y squared and 4? That is going to be y. And we know when we factor out y, our answers are going to go inside our brackets. Factoring out y from 4y squared, we're left with 4y plus y into y gives us 1. You can always double check if your answers are correct by multiplying what's outside our bracket by what's inside. Factorization is the reverse process of expansion. And so if I should say 4x times x, I should get 4x squared. 4x times negative 2, I should get negative 8x. All right, so you can always check your work. Our third question is 5x squared y minus 20x y squared. And we will be factoring out, again, we'll be removing the highest common factor. So you take it one step at a time. What's the highest common factor for 15 and 20? That's 5. Highest common factor for x squared y and xy squared, that's going to be xy. And we have our brackets. 5xy into 15x squared y, we will be left with 3. Remember, you are dividing, and so it's 5 into 15 3 times, etc. X into x squared, that's going to be x. Y into y is 1, and so you don't need to write that you're multiplying by 1. All right? 5 into 20, that's 4. X into x, that's 1. Y into y squared, y. And I am alternating between saying into and also when we factor out, just so that you can realize that are the same thing, right? You're factoring out means you are dividing by. And that would be our final answer. And our final question in this category, simply removing a common factor, is going to be 8h squared minus 4h. What is the highest common factor for 8h squared and 4h? That is going to be 4h. 4h, factoring out 4h from 8h squared, that will be 2h. 4h into 4h gives us 1, and we're done. Pretty simple. So that's it for the most basic form of factorization, which is just to remove a common factor, more likely the highest common factor. you can go ahead and click on the next video, which is factorization by grouping. See you there.